In the first session, we have seen introduction to data mining. What is data mining? Why we are required? What is a multidimensional view of data mining? What kind of data can be mined, and what kinds of patterns can be mined, and what technology are used, and what kind of applications are targeted, and major issues in data mining. A brief history of data mining and data mining society and summaries it's given, and we have seen the few topics, and we'll see what are the continuing topic in this session. So here we'll come for the new session. So in the previous class we have seen what is data, what is information, and what is knowledge, and we have seen why data mining is important, because we are having explosive growth of the data collections and data availability, automated data collection tools, and what are it is available that we have seen, and what are the major source of abundant data we have seen, and why we are, because around us n number of data are there, but we are not able to find out the knowledge. So what that we have seen, what is knowledge, everything, and we have seen the evolution of science from step by step, and also we have seen the eras of a database from RDBMS to internet and via smart data, and then we have seen why data mining is important, and what are the other names for data mining we have taken, and what is the knowledge discovery process also we have seen, what is the role of data warehousing, and what is the role of data mining, that also we have taken, and we have seen the web mining frameworks in the previous class, and we have seen what is data mining in the business intelligence. If you come here, you see it is a pyramid structure where the lower level is your data sources. So here the data can be with the any format, from paper, files, web documents, scientific experiments, a database system, any kind of data we can take it from any sources, and we are coming for a data pre-processing. From this lower level we are moving to a higher level where your data pre-processing has been taken, where we are going for a integrations and a data warehousing where the data will be stored. So this will be taken care by your database administrator. From there you'll be going for a data exploration. So once it has been pre-processed and kept in a data warehouse, you can take the data for your convenience by using a statistical summary with the query with any SQL query languages, and report can be framed. Already we have seen data mining is incorporated with different domains, statistics, machine learning, so and so. So mainly the main target of a data mining is linked with your statistical surveys, because it is very useful for data collections and analysis of your data. So from there your data mining is existing, where you are getting an information discovery which will be taken care by your data analyst. From there you are going for a data presentation, which is a visualization technique where the data will be visualized to your requirements of the end user. So this is taken care by a business analyst. At the end it will be given to the end user where you can make a decision. So this is called as a increasing a potential to support a business decision. So all these activities is mainly due to support your business so that they can make the cross marketing to a higher level. So it starts from the lower level to higher level. So here the people involved in this decision is your DBA, data analyst, your business analyst, and the end user. These are all stakeholders is available in your data mining with the business intelligence. Okay, what is the difference between mining and data exploration? See, mining is a business intelligence view. That is your business intelligence view mainly taken from your warehouse, your data cube, reporting, but not much mining. That means just you are taking a value from the particular place, but mining has not been done from the business point of view. Your business object versus data mining tools. So here your business object is to find the result, but data mining is a criteria which you are going to find the knowledge and giving to your business academics, where your business will be taking a decisions to make a analysis from the given data. And this is the example of a supply chain example where we can take the frequent of items, how we can be combined. So, and you have to go for a data representation. So data presentation is the main thing where you have to come in your cycle. And next one is the exploration. That is how your data has to be presented or how it has to be digging. Which data you are interested in, which way you are selecting the attribute is the main thing where you can explore the data to your needs. So if you see this KDD process is a knowledge discovery decision process is a typical view from ML to statistics, because we have seen it is an interlinked domain which will be correlated both with your statistics as well as the machine learning. So if you see input data which will be given for data pre-processing, from there it will be given to data mining, from where data mining it will be given to post-processing, and where it will be given for a pattern information or a knowledge. So in data pre-processing, you see what and all we are doing. Here we are going for a data integrations, because we told data has been collected from a different source. So data integrations, from that we are going for a normalization where scaling we are doing it. So that is your fixing a matrix, that is a small value will be taking, that is it can be 0.0 to 1.0 in that. Then you are going for a feature selection, and then you are going for a dimension reduction. So in which dimensions you are interested, only those types you are taking into account. The next one you are going for a pattern discovery, which type of pattern you want. So that is the main role of your data mining. Then you are going for association and correlation, and then you are finding the classification and clustering and outlier analysis. So these are all the basic things which is used for your data analysis. Next one is a pattern evolution. So here we are going for a pattern evolution, pattern selection, pattern interpretation, and pattern visualizations. So these all the things will be combined together in a sequential manner to view your data. So this is a view from typical machine learning and statistical communities. So next one, this where and all it has been helpful means it is helped in a medical data mining. So healthcare and medical data mining is often depends upon a data mining, such as in the view of statistics and machine learning, where they take an n number of data to find out the structural behaviors of a DNA, cells, etc., which will have a huge number of data in a complex structure. So in that case, a data mining will be very helpful in that application. The next one is a pre-processing of the data, which include a feature extraction and dimension reductions. So in pre-processing, a number of data will be taken different angles. So what is your criteria? How to select it? You have to decide your feature so that you can take it for your analysis. Next one is a classifications or a clustering process. So the classification is nothing but finding a class label. What is your result of which category it is going to belong? And your clustering is nothing but your similarity grouping of your data which is required for your analysis. Your clustering will be coming. So here your classification will be based on the supervised learning, where your clustering will be based on your unsupervised learning. And after that you are going for a post-processing for presentation, how to process your data so that end user can be easily identify your data. And next one is your multidimensional view of data. So here, if you see data to be mined, that's what we have seen previously. What are the eras of the database? It was just your RDB, VMS, relational database. Then it has come to your internet database. Then it comes to your smart database, etc. So now in a multidimensional view of data, how it will be used to be such data to be mined, which will be taken from the database, extended your relational, object-oriented, and your heterogeneous and your legacy system, and your time series, sequence, test web, and multimedia, graphs, and social and information networks. So here knowledge to be mined from data mining, different functions, what are there if you see. So data can be mined with the multiple sources. That's what we have seen. Like different terminologies, your data can come. It can be a graph, or it can be image, or it can be time series, etc. So knowledge to be mined are data mining functions. What are the functionalities is there to mine the data? One is characterization, discrimination, association, classification, clustering, trend or deviation, outlier analysis, etc. Or it can be descriptive versus predictive data mining, or it can be multiple or integrated functions and minings at multiple levels. Or techniques used means data intensive, data warehouse, or OLAP, that is online analytical processing, or machine learning, statistics, pattern recognition, visualization, and high performance, etc. So what are the techniques used here means these are all the techniques which can be utilized for a data mining. And where are the applications adopted means retail shop, telecommunications, banking, fraud analysis, biodata mining, and stock market analysis, and text mining, and web mining, etc. If you come across a retail shop, you can find what are the combinations of the items can be kept together to make a profit. And if you see the banking, whether you can decide the attributes of a person, you can decide whether the person can be eligible for getting a loan or not. A fraud analysis can be identified whether he is misusing the credit card or not. Biodata mining is a very interesting technique where we are biological are using the data for mining the structures. And stock market analysis, your text mining, which is mainly used for your web searching, you can find out. So these are all the techniques where your multi-dimensional view of data mining is used. And on what kind of data can be mined? The data can be, it can be object-oriented data sets and applications, or it can be relational database, or it can be data warehouse, or it can be transactional database, or it can be advanced data sets and advanced applications. Here we'll come across data streams and sensor data, time series data, temporal data, sequence data, inclusion of a biosequence also you can take into picture, a structured data, your graph data, social network and multi-linked data, your object relational database, your heterogeneous database and legacy databases, the spatial data and spatio-temporal data, your multimedia database, your text database, your World Web database. So any kind of data, it can be used for your mining your knowledge or information. So this what we have come across. So now these are all the techniques what it has been available. We'll just go through once again. If you see with the data mining in a business intelligence, we can see who are all the stakeholders involved is database administrator, data analyst, business analyst and end user. So here we have to scan from the lower level to top level where you can make a decision making at end. So data sources, data pre-processing or integration and data warehouses. Next we are going for data exploration, and next we are going for data mining, and then data presentation and the decision making. So that's what different sources are there to collect the data, whichever data in whatever format, that is a source for us to take a decision making. That's what we have seen. We have seen what is the example between mining and a data exploration. And we have seen the KDD process. This is a knowledge discovery decision process, which is very much important in your data processing technique. So the main target is input the data, data pre-processing and data mining and post-processing, which will be giving the patterns or evolution or information, so it will be helpful for the end users. So where are the applications there we are using? That is data mining in a medical applications, and in your multi-dimensional view of a data mining, that is what kind of data can be mined, what are the knowledges to be mined, and what are the techniques to be used, and what are the applications adopted in different areas, and what are the kinds of data to be mined. These are all the different kinds of data which can be mined. So this and all we have seen. In the next session, we'll see what are the functions to be used. There are 4 functions. One is your a generalization function, second one is association and correlation function, and third one is a classification, fourth one is a cluster analysis, and fifth one is a outlinear analysis. So this one we'll see one by one in the next class.